I remember the days sitting on the porch with my family, singing and dancing down in Mississippi. This is the disabled combat veteran. After 9/11, Mike with Commiso, and the battle body online. I'm a 100% disabled combat veteran. And I hope all my battle buddies are going okay. And everything. Well, I feel you'll see with me here. It was just salad on white bread with mayonnaise. Oh, potatoes. Well, well, I made it myself. That's how I feel as a veteran. That's my thing to release. Sure. You know, because everybody just keep picking on me, and then I'm like, okay, well, hey, I feel like I'm a really good guy. So I want to win back now. I don't, not sure how many people back home in my hometown wants me to go forward and die online. But I want to keep trying to go forward. If that's okay with you. You know, maybe I don't know everything about everything. If that's what everybody's searching for online, who knows everything about everything as a person? But I think that'd be like really super stressful to try to know every single thing, and it's unfair. Okay, as a veteran, you see, you're all back home. Was like you're all like head of town. When I'm like, how can everybody just chilling on you? And I'm like, what about Commiso and everything? I'm all worried about the whole world is chilling. And I'm like an old man now. Nice to meet so. You know, I know things. I got wisdom. Let's say some folks. But it seems to me everybody wants to screw everybody. And that sucks. Well, hey, I'm trying to sit here trying to figure out what's wrong with everybody back home and everything. And I'm like, I just, I found some of my Pokemon cards and I decided maybe I should put all the shiny ones together and maybe show all the shiny ones all together in one little Commiso shirt online and everything. So, I apologize. I'm not ahead of time like everybody back home as an American hero as a vet. but I'm trying my best. And you know what? Hey, man, all the stuff that I went through as a veteran, I got shiny Pokemon cards. Yeah, that's enough for Commiso in my time. You know, you all can all try to sit home and try and outside in the world and trying to figure out why to be like all upset and sad and miserable all the time. Well, Commiso found a way where I don't want to live in that type of world. So, you know, I got some shiny Pokemon cards. I'm not sure if I showed them already. But I really showed all the shiny ones all together. So technically it's something different. My project of life is to try to come up with new ideas on YouTube videos. And so every YouTube video will be something different. And it's hard nowadays to be Commiso because you already got more shiny Pokemon cards than I do as a veteran now, right there. You know, you're all back home and I'm home too, but sometimes I feel like as a veteran, you know, see, these are all the shiny ones. So, well, how can we all accept ourselves as a as people if we can accept ourselves that we are needs. And I'm not sure what y'all talking about on that topic, because I just wanted to collect some shiny Pokemon. So I found these, and I'm glad. You know, my my Chewbacca, a Star Wars thing, has got a little damage, and that's okay. And I'm trying to keep the Commiso youth. So man, you all sit around and act like you're so negative in the world. You forget that. Holy crap! There's still oxygen on planet Earth. Yes, sometimes I like to talk about outer space because sometimes that's how I feel. Did you ever have dreams where you feel like you're floating in the dreams? You know, I had some cool dreams as a teenager. You know, I was floating in my dream. How about you? You know, is it okay to float in your dreams as an American man in an American land? Uh, Everybody else gets there. Well, it's it's highly undoubtable and highly confusable. Billions of naked people 24 hours a day online collecting Pokemon cards just like me. Yeah. And somehow we can't what's that word? Compromise of peace and harmony that how the hell you all still arguing about the same topic of how the heck you didn't know there's billions of naked people online 24 hours a day? So like the Pokemon cards. So these are the shiny ones. And I got some first edition and these stack right here. You know. Oh, a Pokemon card. I took the time to put them in these plastic things. You know, as an American man in the American land, I try to get a good view, and then I try to come up with ideas too, as an American man and everything. As I collect shiny Pokemon cards in the world. Everybody, I feel like I have to talk like this as a veteran back home. In trouble? Maybe people can understand me more if I talk like this or everything. That's how hard it is to understand your American heroes back home as veterans. You know, I still can't figure it. Even I, as Commiso, still can't figure it out what's going on in the world. So, I take the time to try to collect some Pokemon cards to try to ease my mind and my thoughts in the world of the thoughts of why it's so hard to live on planet Earth and outer space. So I collect shiny Pokemon cards to try to cheer Commiso up back home as a veteran. So here's one of the first edition rare Pokemon cards. I thought that was an awesome pick right there in my lifetime and everything. And look, if you just gaze into the eyes and back in the day we all had to gaze in the eyes of the ranger, and now we just have to gaze in the eyes and try to figure out what type of Pokemon's on the Pokemon cards. So, yes, I just feel sometimes people don't give me enough time to try to chill out and collect my little Pokemon cards. So I can chill out at home and everything. There's another first edition shiny little Pokemon card and everything. And listen, such about how everybody's all have lives. Sometimes I just need to focus down on some type of life for myself back home as a man. Yeah. And trying to little Pokemon cards to cheer up a veteran, I just don't see the harm of just letting him chill out and collect some Pokemon cards. I don't know why you're so hard on your veterans back pain and everything. Because, this is some kind of type. You know, I just want to take the time to let everybody know it's okay to be who you are as a person. Sometimes you gotta let out because you all just do all these type of little, I don't even know what type of issues you got on the veteran back home, man, but you just gotta let me just try to, quite try, sometimes you get a little excited when you find something you might have need back in the day. We didn't realize it would take years to try to find the Pokemon cards that you really need. And everything, and then just threw out these other Pokemon cards, everything. They just do think that's what they was trying to do, to confuse the real Pokemon collector. It's another thing to throw in trying to Pokemon. So you have even more hard time trying to find the one you're trying to complete yourself. As a Pokemon card. Another thing. Yeah, you know, sometimes 5 days out, you know, it's like trying to find a reason why I started to paint a pretty picture in the first place. You know, sometimes you don't even know why you started painting a picture, and I'm just trying to sit here and explain to you it's okay when you don't know when you're gonna try to find a reason why you're gonna paint a picture, whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know how hard it is. You know, I'm, I'm, it's just a shiny. Okay. You know, has to be so. I may be attracted to shiny things. So, if that's okay for everybody to chill out back over and everything. Yeah, these are like promos. I bet you even know. Do you know what promo means? Promo. Sometimes I have to re-educate myself on my type of Pokemons I try to collect in the world. Because I'm getting a little older every day. Yeah, some spinning around the same sun every day. But somehow I'm aging. And I don't want to age, me. So you all may want to age and trying to settle down as adults in the world, but I really don't want to, okay? You know, I don't know how complicated that is for everybody back home as of that. Well, that's all I really want to do. I didn't want to get people down and all this serious. I don't want to be a serious person. I think it takes years to try to come up know how to be a serious person. And I think to, I don't want to do that. That's to me. So that's all. There's more thoughts in mind that I need to let out. It's like all that pressure. I got words to say too at the party. Okay, everybody's got to something to say. Party, like that. But when I say something, everybody has a nervous breakdown at the party. So this is your disabled combat man. After 9/11, Michael Commiso in the battle buddies on it. Yeah.